Okay, so how you doing, my love? How are you?
I am doing okay. It's been kind of hectic. I
It's
just had to run to the pharmacy to get some medicine for my daughter. She broke her arm yesterday.
oh, poor baby. Oh,
Oh
yeah,
man.
yeah. I knew you was. I was.
Stop
I.
her.
I definitely knew you was gonna call me right back. Sometimes people, some of my clients, they forget they sessions, but um, my spirit was like, or rather, the spirit realm was like, no, she's gonna call you right back. Because there's definitely
Yeah.
some messages. There's definitely some messages that has to be delivered to you. But before we get into that, you said that we had a session prior. How do you know how long ago that was?
It was in May.
Ooh, damn. You know
Yeah.
what? You know what? I might still have sessions backed up from May. Was it an hour or was it a
It was
30?
30 minutes.
It was a half an hour session. Okay, damn. Do
Yeah.
you know what was spoken about? So when I go back in the archive, then I can probably identify it in that way.
Um, I know it was about that I should do ointments, make ointments, sell ointments for specific purposes.
Hmm.
Good, thank you. I'm sorry, I got in the line. Um, that was pretty much the gist of it.
Okay, so then I was okay because I'm trying. Damn. I'm gonna have to go on. I probably might have even published it and probably didn't email it to you. That might be something that could have happened too. But I'll try to go back. You said it was around May, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try to look for that session for you if anything. And it's gonna be a while because I have sessions and
Oh,
other
that's
things.
fine. I know you
Yeah.
probably have a lot you would have to look through to
Uh,
find it.
yeah, I am, and if that's the only information that, then probably I'm gonna have to, listen to some of the sessions from May and all of that. But in any event,
I did put some things in my phone. Thank you. I did
mhm.
put some things in my phone from the session, so whenever we finish, maybe I can email you some of what I had noted down in my phone,
Mhm.
and maybe that might
Mhm.
help you
To
get at it.
identify. Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. So you already received a reading from me. So you do know how. You do know how. You do know how I conduct sessions. So I don't have to explain it. So the first thing that's coming up, like a table candle, like a table candle, like the long, when you go on a dinner and you have like a candlelight dinner
Uh
and then
huh.
the event. So what? And I'm feeling like it could be an ancestor of yours. I'm not sure if you have somebody on the other side, perhaps a grandmother or auntie, I don't know, but she's not completely identifying herself. But she's the first
Uh
person
huh.
that came to me and she said, "Here, give her this candle. This candle is for blessings. This candle is for opportunity. This candle is for purity and healing in any event." So I want you to get that specific candle, and it could be two, or rather even one. And I want you to be in prayer. Anytime you want to get into prayer, get that candle and just, hold it in your hand, and then just,
Mhm.
pray with it, in any event, or meditate with it, in any event.
Okay.
One of the best days that you can do so, is the 11th of every month, rather the
Mhm.
22nd. Okay, so we're dealing with the 11th of every month and also the 22nd of every month as well. So 11/11, 11/22 of this month in any event, right? So we're dealing with
Uh.
opening up the doors for you, for new opportunity, but more so blessings. And this person that is
Okay.
this person that is or rather this angel or spirit that is giving me this candle, I'm definitely feeling like she knows you. So I'm definitely feeling that this might be
My
a
sister passed away
oh
in July. So I've seen my sister. I know my grandmother. I
oh
did have a grandmother who passed away.
oh okay. Then it could be your sister then, cause I'm not getting a
Okay.
grandma.
She's much older than me,
Yeah,
so
it's okay. It's okay. So it could be your sister then, cause I could normally if it's somebody's grandma or whatever, like I would say it, but I didn't know who exactly she was. I didn't know exactly
okay.
who she was, but I did know that she's an ancestor because she looks like a human being. In any event,
Okay.
she doesn't look like a spirit. She looks like actually your angel. In any event, I don't know if she
Okay.
resembles you. As a
Pardon?
basic, I said I'm not sure if she resembles you. The resemblance.
Oh,
I'm not sure if she resembles you of anything, but she does. She looks like somebody that once lived on this planet Earth. And she's giving you this.
okay.
And she's giving you this candle, one candle. And it's dealing with
Okay.
blessings. But then the two main colors that's coming up with you, my love, is a pink is color the pink candle. I mean not pink candle. The color pink and also the color orange. But before I called you, universal love came through, and this is coming from the same angel or the same entity that's giving you this white candle. So in any event,
Mhm.
love is what they're saying. Tell her to be patient. Tell her to be patient. Universal love, or rather even loving yourself, or rather even taking a love bath, or a flower bath. In any event, but the
Mhm.
color pink is definitely coming up with you. Also, the sacral chakra is coming up with you, and they're saying tell her to keep it sacred. Tell her to keep her creativity alive. Is what your spirit
Mhm.
guides is saying. So dealing with Yoni theme, dealing with relationships, my love. Relationships
Mhm.
that might have hurted you, or rather might have made you feel, sad in any event. You want to definitely rejuvenate yourself, is what your spirit guides are saying. Tell her to rejuvenate herself, and it starts from the sacral chakra. In any event,
You said start from which one?
the sacral
Oh.
chakra.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yep. So again, the color orange is
Oh, that's
definitely,
that orange.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's the orange is coming up. Also again, pink. So that goes hand for hand. Hand to hand in
Okay.
any event. That definitely goes hand to hand. Dealing with love, dealing with relationships, dealing with letting go, dealing with your worth. Find out who you are. Find out what's your worth. And it may not be when they say find out what you're worth. It's not really on a physical level, but spiritually, how do you want to be treated is basically what that means. How do you want to be treated? What are you worth? Are you worth a house, a car, or blah blah blah, so that you go for it? If you're worth whatever it is internally that you want or you desire,
Mhm.
you would definitely be in complete alignment with it once you begin to focus on those two areas of your life, or rather of your energy, energy flow or energy aura vortex. When is your birthday, my love?
Okay. July 19th.
July 19th. Oh, Cancer. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
dealing with family and emotions. Yeah, definitely dealing with
Mhm.
families and emotions. Yeah. Oh, and then you said your sister made the transition in July.
July 23rd on my wedding anniversary.
Ooh, wow. Then yeah, is she darker than you, or brown,
Is she
or
what? I'm sorry.
darker than you? I don't even know how what's your complexion, but I'm seeing this person, like a brown skin, sister.
Yeah, she's
um
brown skin, a little heavy set. She has long hair, wore glasses.
uh she has long hair. I don't get the glasses is physical, so ain't no such
Oh.
thing as ain't no such thing as an angel with glasses. I mean, they
With
could be.
glasses on.
Look, hey, it could be, but that's not how she's appearing herself. She's a parent
Okay.
herself. She probably this is the person who she wanted to be. In any event, but I'm
Mhm.
I'm definitely seeing her as a glamorous person. Or not glamorous, but beautiful angel
Mhm.
here. Brown skin, and she has
Right.
like
I didn't know her well, but she, we had started to connect. We had the same father, different
mm,
mothers, and she is closer in age to my mother than my father.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and
So
that's
we didn't know
probably
each
why
other
she
too
came
much.
through.
Well.
Yeah, that's why she came through. So she's still with you spiritually. That's why she came through.
Okay.
That's a beautiful thing. Every time, let me tell you, every time a client, like, I didn't like haven't build a relationship with their rather it's their grandfather or their father or anybody in their family, that seems those people that they did not build a good relationship with normally be the people that comes through in the spirit realm. So it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, I didn't build a relationship with you on a physical, but understand that I'm always with you. You understand, as a
Right.
family. So that's a
Right.
beautiful confirmation. And I'm glad, because I'm telling you, I don't feel like it was your your grandmom or somebody like that. No, I definitely feel that it was, a sister or, an auntie, in any event. Yeah.
Okay.
But she's
Okay.
giving you that. When is her birthday? Do you know when her birthday was?
I do not know.
Mm,
I don't
okay.
remember. I actually bought a whole gang of white candles
There you go.
last week, and
There you
I
go.
lit them on the first. I lit them on the 31st. Lit them on the second. Put the funeral
Mm.
brochures out. Lit the candles and put a nice new plan out, and water and cigarettes and liquor and
Mhm.
for my daddy and for my sister.
Oh, so there you go. So then, yeah. So she's communicating with you. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah. So she's communicating with you. Yeah. So you said the white candles. That's why I see the white candles. So it's that's why. Remember when I said this is a person that lived in
I
the
should have
physical.
said that before.
Yeah. It's okay though. It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Good.
Confirmation. It's just a confirmation. That's all it is. It's all good.
Mhm.
That's a beautiful thing. So do you have any questions, my love? So those are the messages that came through. So basically, your sister, basically dealing with, the reproductive system, and also, the color pink, dealing with
Mhm.
love, internal, love, and also universal love. So.
And you know what? I just probably a week ago, I got 4 rose quartz. So
There you go.
I can
So
work on that pink too.
yeah, yeah. See, there you go.
Mhm.
All the tools. That's why, those
So I'm
messages.
doing right.
Yeah, basically. So basically, you're doing right. So sometimes people have the tools, but just don't know how to work with the tools.
Right.
Just because you have a car, don't mean you know how to drive a
How to
car.
drive. Come on,
Exactly.
let's walk down to the
So
trash.
because you have already aligned yourself with the color pink, or rather with the rose quartz, now your spirit guides are telling you, okay, dealing with universal love. And then now my question to you is, why have you felt attracted to the rose quartz?
Because I do not care for myself the way that I should,
Hmm.
and I know that I don't.
Hmm.
I let everything go before me.
Hmm.
I get caught up. It's like even like today, like just for instance, with my husband, he's like throwing a wet rag on a nice hot fire.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, everybody's spirit comes down when he comes in the room, because he has just decided that he's gonna be miserable no matter what, and he can't do anything because of his family. And it just everybody. I know my children feel it, and I feel it. I know he probably feels the floor shake from how hard I roll my eyes.
Mhm.
So, and it's like, I let trying to make things better for him. It takes me outside of doing the things I need to do for myself, or doing things the way that I need to do them, because you have an opinion about everything. So I'm like, oh, well, let me change it, because I don't want to add to your miserableness.
Right.
So I know that I have stopped doing what I need to do, and it's hurt. It's hard because I feel so weak, but I feel like there's so much power in me that needs to be recognized, and it wants to come out, and it's out at times, and the confidence is there, and then the weakness comes out again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have to take care. So that's the role of Quartz was about. Self love.
Self love, right? And then the two main colors that relates to your external and internal situation is the orange and the pink, because the orange is also dealing with sexual relationships which you are having with your husband. So that's a spiritual bond or a spiritual entity that has been created right there, where his energy is being transformed into your yoni, in any event.
And I don't want it.
Well, you don't want it, true, but it has been happening, and that's why your spirit guides is telling me to tell you to do that steaming of the yoni, or rather, healing yourself and focusing on the sexual or reproductive system. And remember what they said. They basically told you to uplift, or rather to tap into your creativity. But in order for you to tap into your creativity, that is the physical thing. You have spiritual damage that has been done upon you because you are having sexual relation with somebody or exchange with someone that energy level is not the same frequency. So so it's like what they say, it's negative and positive, and negative is not always bad, because sometimes it's rather the negative is going to take away, or rather take in the positive, and females are the negative. We're the negative, and it's not bad, but we are the negative. So the positive comes into, like, it's like a socket, the socket, and then it goes into our universe, or goes into our yoni or whatever, and then we just grab that all up, soak that all in. Look at the anatomy of a womb. Soak all that in. So that's why if you want to begin to heal, and you want to begin to release, and you want to begin to, and that's why they said your worth. When you want to begin to tap into that worth, or rather knowing who you are, that's why I said whatever it is that you feel, I would definitely, as you have been. Yes, my phone must have hung up. But what I was saying. Say that again. Can you hear me?
I sure can. Yes.
Okay. But what I was saying is, did you? What was the last thing you heard me say before I?
The positive and negative. It's like a plug.
Right. It's definitely like a plug. And what I'm saying is the anatomy of the womb, we tend to we tend to absorb, or we tend to soak in every person's energy that enters our womb. So on a spiritual level, in order for you to be the greatest, or rather, align yourself with the creative you, because also the sacral chakra deals, or rather the color orange also deals with creativity. I would definitely recommend that you do like what, a yoni steam, or you take like give me a second, a marigold essential oil bath is what they're recommending for you to do, or even work with calcite.
I have an orange calcite in my pocketbook on my chest right now.
There you go, boo. So in any event,
I've been carrying it around. I chunk of orange calcite because somebody told me I had a dream, matter of fact, and it said amethyst and calcite.
Yes.
orange calcite.
And then amethyst is my baby. So amethyst definitely deals with spiritual alignment and spiritual healing. So moving forward, again, we're dealing with relationships. We're dealing with
Mhm.
blessings. And we're definitely dealing with healing. And then too,
Okay.
I'm not sure, what you plan in the near future, but your spirit guides is saying you need to stop sacrificing yourself. The time is
Mm.
now. When you said July 19th, right? Yeah, that's yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. July 19th, and then we're dealing with the number 7, which is Christ, and then
Mhm.
19 is number 1. So we're dealing with independence, new beginnings, being on your own. That's who you are as just your numerological setup. Being born on July 19th under the Cancer Sun, you are somebody that is very independently spiritual, very
Mhm.
intuitive, but if you, and that's why your spirit showed you in the dream world to walk with amethyst. Amethyst will help you to enhance
Mhm.
that psychic ability or that spiritual, gift that you do have. However, if
Mhm.
you are sacrificing yourself as a Cancer because you love your family and you want you're a family based person, if you want to sacrifice yourself, it's like one can't go without the other. You understand?
Exactly.
One can't go without the other. So
Thank you for telling me the things that I tell myself and don't work on.
it's a process.
Because some people, especially my husband, will have me believe he sacrifices himself, and I've heard him so much, and I don't listen to him, and just always very polarizing when he is upset and miserable. And I'm like, no, you don't have to separate us to be upset. We go to the same struggles. We should work on whatever, but then I'll back off on when I'm trying to do the work on it to sit and talk to them or try to make you feel better or break
Mm,
my neck to do something better because you don't feel like it's done to your standard
mm,
and thinking that it'll make you feel better. I let everything go that I want to do for me and
mm,
focus on what you're trying to do for you, even
mm,
though no matter what you do for you, you still end up miserable.
mm. Ain't that something? Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that
And I
something?
told last night, I said, you know what? All the things that hurt you and traumatize you, they don't go away. You will never forget them. But you can change the way that they affect you when they come up in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
That don't work. That's not true. I said, so you telling me you know yourself, but yet you're telling me that you're a victim of everything that's ever happened to you. You don't know
Mm-hmm.
yourself. You know the things that have happened to you.
Mhm. Mhm. And then another thing is those type of people, you always got to tell them you don't have no control of what happens to you at times, but you do have
Mm-hmm.
control of how you react to what happens to you. So you do have control
Mm-hmm.
of your feelings. You do have control of how you think, and you do have control of how you react, right? So your feelings,
Mm-hmm.
your actions, and your thoughts is the only thing that you have control of. So if you mean to tell me that you don't have control over your feelings, that means that you're still a baby. You understand?
Right.
If you telling me that you can't have control of how you think about certain situations, that means that immature your thought process is very immature, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
if you mean to tell me that you don't have control over your actions, then you need to ask yourself, well, then who does?
Exactly. Who does and what does? Not you.
Yeah.
Well, and see, and that's what I almost when he said that, I said, no, don't tell me that because all the things that have happened to me and I've been through, and you standing here telling me that I can't change the way I haven't changed the way that it makes me feel when I think about it. When I get in certain situations, I don't clam up, I don't get afraid. No, sir.
Mhm.
You absolutely can. But
Hmm.
okay, all right, okay.
Mhm. Let me ask.
Uh,
Say that once more.
I said this all sounds good.
Yes. It does. It does. You know what it is? When clients such as yourself has been going through situations like this, your spirit guides is definitely gonna tell me things that is affecting your spirit and or telling me things that you have already been telling yourself on a spiritual level.
Mhm.
You understand? So it's like a
Oh.
confirmation. So it's like, okay, like who are you really hiding from? Because you know what it is, and now we're gonna have to
Mhm.
let you know. We're gonna have to confirm it so we can seal it, right? So
Right.
now that you understand, and now that you are resonating with what I'm saying, and now it's okay, finalized. Okay, so what's your next step? How are you going to, be great? Are you gonna allow what I'm seeing is like I'm seeing, like, in jail when they put something on your feet and it's like a big ball,
Mhm.
those I'm seeing you walking, so it's like, are you gonna allow people to allow things to keep holding you back because you're not moving forward? Not that you're not moving forward, but you're moving forward slowly. Let me ask
And
you.
see, my thing that I wanted to tell you, if you would have asked me, the first thing that I thought of when I emailed you was,
Mm.
I feel stuck. I feel so
Oh,
stuck.
you see? I see it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like something is, it's like it dragging. You can't move. You can't move. You're not, well, it's not that you can't move. It's just that you're not flowing the way you're flowing. Or rather you
Right.
desire to flow. It's
Mhm.
very slow paced, and it's because, the current situation. Okay? So like your spirit guides confirm certain things that you know deep down in your heart that you've been going through, that's been hurting you, or rather spiritually draining you. Okay, you know that. Now you got the confirmation. Okay, so once you get the confirmation, what are you going to do next? Because this is the
Mhm.
situation with you, right? But I'm getting
Right.
a vision. I don't know if you remember these visions, but I'm getting a vision of you with your father at the beach. Are you the only child?
No,
Yeah. Okay.
he has two daughters with his first wife, and he has
Oh yeah, 'cause you have your
well,
sister,
he has
right?
three
Yeah.
daughters. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He had three daughters with his first wife. One of them passed away when she was a young child, I believe.
Mm.
And there's four of us, including me, with my mother.
Yeah, because the reason why I asked you is because I do see him at the beach with you, but I see him with other children, but it's a lot of children there. So I'm like,
Uh,
I just asked you if you was the only child. I don't know, but it doesn't have all of these children that he's with doesn't have to be. But then again, your sister did come through. But that's what happens when you're in between different realms. I'm in
mhm.
the physical realm, and I'm also in the spiritual realm. Where did you grow up?
Um, when we moved, we were in Connecticut slash New York when I
Oh,
was really young, and
oh,
then for the rest of my life, from probably 6 or 7 on, we were in Virginia.
oh, Virginia Beach. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I get it. All right. Cause I'm like, where's this beach? Okay, where's this beach?
Mhm.
Okay, so it could be like Virginia Beach. All right. Yeah. You do you remember going to the beach and stuff?
I don't remember a lot of things from when I was
Oh.
little. I don't
Oh.
know why, but there's a lot of things that I don't remember.
Mm.
But,
Mm.
I don't know.
I'm just going back in time with you in childhood. And just different memories. Memories and
Mm.
birthdays and stuff. It's just going back. They're just showing me. It's like going back, going back, going back, going back. Going back and stuff. Your mom and dad were married.
They were, but they separated. That's how we came to Virginia. He went to work, and we bounced.
Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm seeing that marriage thing going on. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they were married.
Mhm. I see it.
Um,
You have other questions?
I have been seeing 11:11, 12:21,
Mm.
5:55, 4:44, 3:33. I wake up at 3:33 in the morning. The other day
Mm.
I woke up, looked at the clock, I'm like, oh, 3:33, no surprise. For like a month, anytime I look at the clock or look at my phone, I'll have 88% battery and it'll be 4:44.
Mm. These
Everything is a
recurring.
double or triple.
Mm. And remember, the first thing that came up is for you to pray on 11:11, or rather, any number on the 11th. And what I said, 11:11 or 11:22. In any event, so I'm feeling more so that those, rather you can play those numbers is one thing that I'm picking up, or those days are the times where you know are best open to the spirit realm. So it could
Okay.
be any month, any 21st of the month, as you said, any 11th of the month, as you said, any 22nd of the month, because you said 44, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
right. So, remember I told you, okay, remember 11:11, and I mean 11 and the 22nd, so 22 times 2, there you go, it's 44. So
44.
yeah, So we're dealing with the ultimate master numbers here. We're dealing with master numbers. So we're definitely dealing with times of healing and portals of when,
Right.
is your best time to do any type of sacred work.
Okay.
Yes, my love.
Okay.
Okay.
I just gotta get on it and
Yeah.
stop stopping myself. I have to stop stopping myself because I just feel crazy because I'm like, I know so much. I know I need to do this. I know I need to do that. I know I can, even if someone else says that they can't.
Yeah.
So I can just,
Right.
hopefully I'll be the change you need to make a change, because otherwise I gotta listen.
Right. Yeah. But be patient with yourself. I think I do remember mentioning patience. Be patient with yourself. And as as you begin to become patient with yourself, and you stay consistent with your spiritual practice, you're gonna allow the universe to work for you, and that's just the bottom line.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is wonderful.
All right, my love.
Yep.
So,
All right.
I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna put your name, Claudia, and then I'll send it off to you so that this one don't get confused.
Okay.
All right, my
Great.
love.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you
I
as.
appreciate it. It's been on my spirit for about a month and a half. I need to go ahead and talk again.
Oh yes, my love.
And I just been procrastinating it, and I don't know what happened this morning. I was like, you know what, bump that. I'm go ahead and do the thing.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Well, again, everything happens by divine appointment. I'm always going to be here. I hope I'm always going to be available to do readings. So,
okay.
in any event.
Well, you will hear from me again.
Not a problem, my love.
I don't know when, but you will.
Not a problem. Create a bless.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay. Have a great day. Bye.
All right.